Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Xenosaga Episode 1 on PlayStation 2. Forget that. Out of there. This is where I came from, wasn't it?
I see. It's that body of yours that got you this far. Still, what a worthless bunch. I can't believe they couldn't stop a lone cyborg.
Ziggy, this is the guy.
Yeah, I know. Looks like I'm about to get some decent exercise. And this baby's quite pleased as well.
Talking to your sword, you weirdo.
I'm not a tool that you can just use.
There's not much to be done with him.
Here! Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Let's go!
Do so little damage. And then compared to the damage he dishes out.
Here!
What's wrong? Is that all you got?
Well, that just looks at my Samsung TV. Oh, I guess it would have been like Quasar back then. Zenith?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
What? Pursuit fighter! Hurry!
Launch all kingdom ships.
Thorough, isn't he?
Hurry up and put out the fire before the ammo ignites!
You're late.
How greedy. They already have a 100 series re-alien.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Momo, find a trade column and short jump us out of here. I want to get back on our return path once we shake off the pursuit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how I. It's been so long since I played the game. I forgot how much I love all the characters. Just had a generally good time playing it the first time.
Let's eat!
Let's eat! Chow down!
Well, not bad, huh?
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all. Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
But, Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Ah, shut up. Don't disturb a man when he's eating. Water.
Sure.
You do quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
That's a shame. I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
Who usually does the cooking around here?
We take turns. Not that it matters, because the cooking's always bad.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Sure.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed.
Oh, Alan. Now, his arc really hurts.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Well, we certainly can't leave Cosmos to her own devices, can we? She's functioning independently.
And to think, we were supposed to get vacation time once we completed the startup experiment. Turned her over to the second division.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I Guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry. Did you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen, Alan. Sure, it's a well-known fact. The Kukai Foundation was established by the Miltian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings. Although, they haven't gotten around to demilitarizing quite yet. They're being run like any other valid foundation nowadays. You know, as a matter of fact, their current director received a lot of praise for taking in and protecting victims in the days before the Species Preservation Act. He's really to be commended. Now, what was his name?
Oh my god, are you guys gonna turn off that faucet? You're driving me crazy.
Guinan Kukai.
Oh, chaos. What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks. We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
How the hell did you use so many dishes? Like a couple of you guys.
That's everything.
Yep. Huh. What's this?
Oh, that's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner, did he?
No, and I even called him. Oh well, I'll just heat it up and take it to him.
Well, how about we call it a day?
Good idea. Oh,
Did you forget something?
no, but where did Cosmos go?
Oh, Cosmos? She's being tuned in her service module down in the hangar. It'll probably take a few more hours. Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her? I'm sure she'd like that.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
I don't know, do people find Alan annoying? I really like Alan. Although I know he's supposed to be the comic relief. What's the matter? Aren't you going to take the curry to the commander? It'll get cold if you don't hurry. Let's hurry with the curry. Email for Shion. I'm sending the new version of the EVS environmental simulator. The EVS calculates numerical values for the observed environment and reproduces imaginary maps. All maps are already available. Cosmos Simulator, long-lived asteroid Lamora. Oh, is that what that place is called? The EVS environment simulator will be saved when this email is sent. It will be possible to use the EVS environment simulator after this. Why the hell has got to tell us it's the environmental simulator? It is necessary to connect the connection gear to the plate in order to do so. Please connect your character to the EVS plate. Press the triangle button under the condition specified in the above map and the main menu will appear. Now the EVS, environmental simulator, within the UMN may be used. The EVS environmental simulator that was just set can be confirmed in the location below. You will be informed by email when the number of accessible maps increases. The EVS environmental simulator is very handy. You can revisit places you've been to before. Yeah, it's possible to get items you forgot by using the EVS. That's right. Apparently, there are some items that are beneficial to collect, which means that it's better to take a roundabout way around the map. It's good to explore the surrounding area even when you have a destination in mind. Wouldn't it be nice to have the time to take the scenic route? tell you, I had some curry noodles from this place. This local place, which I'd never been to before. And I sort of always thought that curry was curry, you know? Indian curry and Chinese curry are only slightly different variations of each other. Yeah, I'll tell you, Japanese curry is quite a bit different. I was shocked how different it was. I mean, Thai curry and Cambodian curry are also drastically different. I mean, they're sort of... most people wouldn't even recognize it as curry if they were eating it. Yeah, because it's not the same consistency, and generally has just a different flavor altogether. So yeah, it was some standout curry. I'd never tasted curry quite made like that before. And to have it with noodles was a little strange. But now I could see myself having it with noodles. Maybe even from curry that wasn't Japanese. I guess. I don't know, curry's not that big of a deal in the States, but it's a fairly common home cooked meal in Asian cultures. It's getting more popular in the West, I think, but
So we finally meet.
it's taken a while.
Now, where does the real you exist? Good night.
I guess nobody's here.
So Chaos takes such a drastic turn in part 2.
So you're the... I trust this will work correctly. But why?
Yes.
Energy
She's already
bypass,
built a
subject
network
secure.
covering about 70%
Control bindings
of her
released to level 6.
unconscious
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
Of the UTIC organization. Any resistance whatsoever will be met with, so don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
That's how I am in the morning.
Is this the same archetype from before?
I mean, that was kind of your fault that happened, so. I mean, I even like him as a character. And you're not supposed to like him that much. Population curve. Use of cargo elevators restricted to transport of cargo only. It's Curry's cargo, what are you talking about? Precious cargo. Carry the courier down the wire. I mean, I bet you can. Quite a feat. And I have to say, I mean, Shion is probably the least interesting character in the whole game. I mean, she's still interesting, but nowhere near as, like, deep as everyone else. Oh, Cass, were you able to talk with Cosmos? No, she seemed to be asleep, so I didn't want to bother her. I'll try again later. Ah, that's too bad. But she was quite beautiful, even asleep. Why, thank you. By the way, have you seen the commander? I saw the commander go into the maintenance lab. Just go up the elevator on the left, in the hangar up ahead. Really? You're a great help, thanks. Just where I started. Huh? What are you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just looking for the commander. Hey, what happened to the pod we were in? Oh, if you mean the escape pod, we've cleared it out already. After all, it may be small, but military escape pods use cutting-edge technology. They sell for quite a lot to the right people. I see. So you put the pod up for sale? Oh, shoot. I'm really sorry. Please pretend that you didn't hear it. It was all the captain's idea. It's completely alright. It's not like it belonged to me, and I'm sure to the military it's just another piece of equipment. Get all this stuff anyway. People left at Albuquerque. This guy's never gonna be in this story. No boxes on this side.
You?
Oh, I didn't see you in your room. I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
I was looking at her.
At Cosmos? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous. So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right. Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture.
Pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter. Or more like a friend, maybe. But
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am. At least now, that is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
Soldier?
Meanwhile, at Area 66, Rupert Sector.
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah, thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing to long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Miltia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Miltian star system.
I've received word that the 100 series is on board a ship, headed for 2nd Miltia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN control center on 2nd Miltia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN control center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right. Besides, the entire area within a few dozen light years of old Miltia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Weird they pronounce it, well,
Oh,
Joachim.
don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way, do you really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
We have conclusive evidence that she holds the code to unlock the UMN transfer gate leading to the sealed-off sector. Aside from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the Council?
Even if it's lost, we still have one other lead. Let me pull up my documents.
Really? I'll rename that folder.
This image was processed from the only remaining surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was 14 and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just second-hand information from Mizrahi.
He got into Bormio at 14? Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect? Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when UTIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility. There's no concrete evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
In any case, our first priority is to get access to the old Miltia sector. Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
The Elsa. Before the Elsa that you more commonly associate that name with. Oh, that curry was, well, it was very good. Commander, just thank you for dinner. Oh, right. Thank you for dinner. You're welcome. I hope you really liked it. Hey, Miss Vector. If you're just lounging around, come to the bridge for a second. What could it be? I wonder if something happened. It's not here, nor there, nor anywhere. Man, where the heck is it? Damn, you should be more organized. Or responsible. Come on out! That would be me. I'm the one responsible. Okay, this is not the time for doing these kinds of stupid things. Is something the matter? Oh, oh, Xion, it's you. I was just looking for something, but I can't find it. How about you? You want to help out little old me? Yeah, sure. Really? Xion, you're the one I can always count on to be there. So what are you looking for? It's a map of all the hazardous sectors in space. The captain went and lost it, and now he's yelling at me to find it. Well, I figure it's got to be somewhere on the ship. A hazardous area map? Sure, I'll look for it. Thanks, you're a great help. Find it as quick as you can. It's an actual physical map. Even in the future. Oh, here I get that. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Autopostrophe. You've been watching Xenosaga Episode 1 on PlayStation 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.